What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video, we are going to be doing a gameplay with the new Klay Thompson card in NBA 2k20 MyTEAM. So this Klay Thompson card is a new one of the pink diamond cards. So this is one of the new prime players, and I'm going to say this right now, that I actually looked on 2k Central at the intangibles of these cards, and if you're new to the channel, first of all, subscribe. We're trying to hit 150,000 subscribers by the 1st of May, and second of all, also, intangibles is pretty much a stat that does nothing in game except lower players overall. So, if you see in 98 overall player 25 intangibles, it means that 2K have done everything in their power to make sure they're not a 99 overall. Klay Thompson, 25 intangibles. Westbrook, 25 intangibles. Trying to think who else is 25 intangibles. Jeff Green, 25 intangibles. Aldridge, 25 intangibles. So, speaking of Aldridge, he's going to be coming in here for Gasol. So yeah, pretty much all of them have 25 intangibles. So the team we're running in this game is LeBron James, Klay Thompson, Kawhi Leonard, Giannis, and Anthony Davis. On the bench, we've got Westbrook, Vince Carter, Jordan, Aaron Gordon, and Bam Adebayo. And then we got LaMarcus Aldridge, Magic, and Buddy Hield rounding off the bench. So yeah, we're going to go over Klay Thompson right now. This is gameplay number... This is video number 6 of the day, lads, is it? No, it's gameplay... It is video number 6 of the day, lads. Jesus, I did not realize we've been uploading that much today, but obviously the grind does not stop. I'm going to be trying to get gameplays out with all of these cards at some stage, and then you're probably seeing No Money Spent episode out right after this, so this is going to be a crazy week because I'm back. This is kind of a week off, and I'm back to working full-time after this week, so let's get as much as possible out while I can. So pretty much, yeah, that is it. So Klay Thompson, 99.99, obviously. Pretty much every card's 99 now. 23 Hall of Fame badges. He's a catch and shoot, corner specialist, difficult shots, tireless shooter, slippery off ball, range extender, clamps, defensive leader, quick draw, intimidator, green machine. He's got quick first step, downhill. Also got 17 gold badges. And we are on to the stats. 92 driving layup, an alright post fadeaway, got an unreal 3-ball 98, unreal mid-range 96. He has gotten 65 driving dunk, and the fact that he's at 98 and not 99 3-ball means we're more than likely going, well, not means we're more than likely, we are literally going to see an Opal Klay, which is going to be the tiniest upgrade on this. And he's also got an 86 ball handle, passing IQ of 92, passing accuracy of 89 is pretty good, perimeter defense 98 is unreal, steal 97 is good, really good speed, ball acceleration, and 98 lateral quickness. So, unreal badges, unreal stats, and to be honest, this is going to be an unreal card. So anyway, yeah, let's go to the hot zones and release for Klay, then we're going to get on to the game. So Klay has got hot zones everywhere except one spot. It seems to be a 2K tradition almost that every player has one spot somewhere on the floor that isn't hot, unless they're Galaxy Opal, so that they can give them all hot zones the next time. And man, it feels good to be right back on PC, back where the input delay is at a minimal. Is minimal, not at a minimal. So yeah, Klay Thompson's release is Klay Thompson's release. I'm not the biggest fan of it, to be completely honest. It's not a bad release. Like, I've used his Ruby occasionally in, like, it's probably going to be one of my pickups for the Road to Glory, and I've used him very, very seldomly, but I have used him a little bit in budget squads. But no, Klay is going to be a pretty good card. Not going to be absolutely elite or anything. Like, he's not going to be a complete game changer. But I do think he's going to be a fairly decent 2-guard, especially if he's cheap. I don't know exactly what price he's going to be, but I wouldn't spend more than 100k on a Klay Thompson. But nah, he is a really, really good card. So anyway, now let's just screen with 3. And now let's go on to the game. Okay, so coming up against Dwayne Wade, Buddy Hield, Brandon Roy, Giannis, and Bam. To be honest, Buddy Hield might be better than Klay, to be completely honest, but it's going to be a tough matchup here, but we should be okay. He's actually got Hall of Fame quick first step. Gives a pass to Kawhi, who agrees 3. Let's go. It's a good pass right there by Klay. Obviously, we're not just going to be specifically shooting with him. We're just going to play it as if it's an actual game. Because let's be real, Klay Thompson is never the best player to run everything through, and he never has been in 2K, which is a bit of a weird one. Like, even when Klay has had some really good cards, like even back in 2K17 when he was one of the only players of Hall of Fame Limitless and his card was absolutely elite, it was still a card that no one really ran everything through, and if you did run everything through him, you were going to struggle. So, yeah, no, it would be grand. A couple of baskets here and there with Klay. and just an overall solid game, and I'll be happy. Oh, they left him wide open. And lag spike. Did that come in? No. Sorry, I don't actually know if this is looking like lag spikes to you, but like it's like skipping about 15 frames at a time. I don't know if it's a problem with my GPU or if it's a problem with lag. Either way, it's the same outcome. I'm skipping so many frames right here. I hope it's not my GPU. Because if it is, then I have to replace my GPU. That's a couple of €100 down the drain. Let's get under that. Okay, let's jump at that. And we're still skipping frames. Again, you guys will see if it's... Basically, if you guys aren't seeing frame stuttering, then it's my GPU, which is a bad thing. If you guys are seeing frame stuttering, it's just lag. So if it's lag, it's not a big deal. And again, I don't know what's going on in this game. Every time something happens, it skips a couple of frames. So if I'm like, when I put up a shot, I have no idea if it's going in or not. Did we get space? No. Again, I've got no idea what's happening. Like, thank God we drew the foul, but it's like anytime I try to move, it just skips. So let's just pause the game for a bit. Maybe give it a minute or so and hope for the best. Yeah, obviously there's something definitely up with my internet because it's just constant start-stop. And a couple of times it's now happened that it's like awaiting to restore connection, which means... I don't know, my internet just keeps dropping for 1 second at a time because it's playing. Like, there's no delay or anything. It's just constant frame skipping, which is which is almost impossible to play through. Good pass by Klay. Let's go. So overall, Klay's been grand. Like, I've done what I can. He's done everything that has been asked of Klay. He's done well. Like, overall, he's been good as just a solid 3-and-D guy. Obviously, I haven't been able to get an open 3 with him. Probably for gameplays, I should use the 2013 Miami Heat playbook to just go for those screen-to-screener plays. Just because there's so many of them, get to steal Klay. Good job. Unlucky. Klay's 0 of 5 from the field so far. But again, has done a fantastic job here on defense on Buddy Hield. So that's open. And that is good by Klay. Let's go. Fade. Unlucky. I'm rage quitting this game. I'm sorry. I can't. This is unplayable. This is absolutely unplayable. So let's hope that the internet's a little bit better in triple threat. And that also that it's not my GPU. Because if it's my GPU, then I'm kind of screwed. Like, I'm absolutely screwed. Let's just hope it's my internet and that it is just a... Because the fact it's taking so long to load everything, I'm pretty sure it's my internet. I'm going to reset my internet and hopefully it's not. It gets a little bit better. And yeah, we should be alright then. Just a game of triple threat, just getting to see what Klay Thompson's release is like. But I think we get the general gist of what he's like. 3-and-D, not great going to the basket. But we will be able to test out his release a little bit better. And he didn't switch onto the center once, which was great. Alright, so obviously we've gotten to quitting games as bad sportsmanship. And let's just go with Tracy McGrady, Klay in there. Let's just put contracts on both of these guys. So just replace T-Mac with Kevin Durant. And Larry Bird with Giannis. Yeah, that's a pretty good lineup. Should be okay. Okay, so we're playing T-Mac, CP3, and Anthony Davis. Not a bad matchup, Klay on T-Mac, because he can take him into the post a little bit. But we match up fairly evenly everywhere else. Good defense, Klay. Klay is locked down on defense. And he's got good height as well. Same thing's happening again. It's 100% my internet, but I don't know what's wrong with it. Like, it's constantly going from like... I was doing a load of speed tests, and it was like... Sometimes it was like 40 megabytes a second. And then I do another speed test, and it'll be 1.5 megabytes a second. I have no idea what has happened to my internet, but it's not great. Klay, and I'm selling. I'm fully selling with this release. That's a good shot there by... what's his name? CP3. Okay, connects. Notch back, it's open. And it's green. There we go. Good shot, Klay. Not gonna lie, I am not the biggest Klay Thompson release fan of this year in 2k20. It's not awful, but I'm just not... I don't think it's as good as it was in previous years. But I was never really a Klay Thompson guy. I love Klay Thompson in real life, but in 2K, I was never really a guy that used much of Klay Thompson. Like, even back in the 2k17 days when everyone thought Klay's release was the best, I was not a big fan of it. I had the Diamond Klay in 2k17 and sold him. But this card, like, he does what he does. He's Klay Thompson. There's no, there's nothing spectacular that he's going to do. He's just going to be Klay. And if that's the exact player you want, if you want Klay Thompson on your team, go get Klay Thompson, because there's no one better at playing the Klay Thompson role than Klay Thompson. But, I don't even know if you can call it the Klay Thompson role. Like, the Danny Green on the Spurs role, more like it. Like, because he really struggles going to the basket. Like, I know he's got quick first step, but 65 dunk is kind of killer. There you go. That's another green there. But even when he was attacking the basket a little bit, he very rarely triggers a dunk, which is not an ideal situation to be in with a player. Like, you don't necessarily need your players to have the highest dunk in the world, but you still need them to be able to dunk, because it's so much of an advantage over taking a layup in most situations. Bang, bang. It's another green. So Klay is just lighting these guys up. He is absolutely lighting this team up right here. Again, if you give Klay any sort of an open jump shots, he's going to hit most of them. But again, there's an awful lot of players that can do that and do more. It's open. That's another green. Like, this is just a complete takeover here. But again, there are guys that can do Klay's role and do more than him. Yeah, Klay shoots the ball really, really well. If you don't miss with Klay and the role you need is someone to literally just shoot the ball, it's a terrible shot. That's just dumb. Then you cannot go wrong with Klay. But if you want your two guard to do anything other than shoot the ball, actually no, he plays defense really well. If you want your point guard or your two guard to do anything on defense or on offense other than shoot the ball, Klay is not the person for you. Really good shooter, that's literally it. And defender. But isn't going to do much around the basket. His post fade is a big downgrade over what his opal is going to have. His opal is going to probably have a post fade and probably an 80 or something dunk. Whereas this card has neither them. Let's see if he can end on a layup. Yes, he can. Let's go. Easy win right there and a good game by Klay. So anyway, that is the video. That is Pink Diamond Klay Thompson. That's our Pink Diamond Klay Thompson gameplay. Pretty much what he is a spot catch and shoot player that can play defense. That's it. I've said it enough times in the video. Cards I would take over him. I'd take Tracy McGrady over him. I'd take Dwayne Wade over him. Because the thing is while Klay might be the best shooter of them all, the others can all do other things. Even Eric Gordon. Let's compare Klay to Eric Gordon. Klay is by far the better shooter. Has got 11 more Hall of Fame badges, sure. Both of them got Hall of Fame quick first step. Klay is the better defender. But Eric Gordon has a 70 driving dunk. Actually, sorry, Eric Gordon's not the good player he is. Buddy Hield, who is in the squad. Buddy Hield, if you're comparing the elite two guards, Buddy Hield has got similar Hall of Fame badges, can dunk. You've got Tracy McGrady, who can dunk. You've got Vincent and Michael Jordan, who can dunk and shoot almost as well as Klay. With a coach, every one of the players I mentioned with a coach is a 99.3. So Klay's 99.3 is not the most relevant thing in the world. Even guys like Kobe. Even Kobe can attack the basket. I know it's probably not the best comparison, Kobe to Klay, but you never know. Maybe Kobe over Klay, to be honest, because he can do more than one thing on offense. But yeah, I really like Klay. I think he's a really, really good card. I don't think he's like unplayably good, and I honestly, as good as his release is, as good as he greens shots, you can say the same about so many other cards, and there are way better alternatives. Jimmy Butler's better. Jimmy Butler, I think Jimmy Butler's going to be half the price of Klay, and Jimmy's better. Straight up, Jimmy Butler is better than Klay Thompson. No ifs and buts about it, no question about it. Jimmy Butler is better than Klay Thompson. Kawhi Leonard is better than Klay Thompson. These two guys are better than Klay and are going to be cheaper than Klay. So, for that reason, I think he's probably not worth it. A really good card, but already kind of outclassed, and there are better alternatives to him in the game that are going to be cheaper. But anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.